welcome back to Angel's Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping by for your monthly general love message for June 2021. And of course, we are starting with the lovebirds. For those of you who are in a beautiful, beautiful romantic bond. Angels and guides, positive energy, please. Positive energy. Yes, yes, yes. For the lovebirds. What is going on for the lovebirds with Capricorn? Angels, we're looking for some joy. Yes, we are for Capricorn. And of course, we're adding two from my mama's deck. Thank you, and thank you. All right, now let's tidy up a bit and get right into your message. Now, we're going to start with masculine energy first. Now, please do not attach masculine or feminine energy to male or female, because sometimes females can have masculine energy and sometimes males can have female energy. Just apply it to your life as it fits. Now, all right, so the major theme of this relationship is this is a fated relationship. I can almost tell you this is a long, long relationship, and it looks like it's going to take a long, long more. Well, I feel like till death do your part kind of thing here. All right, so sometimes, sometimes relationships are just fated and you're meant to stay together. I'm just going to leave it like that and get right into the message. Now, the masculine energy, we're starting with the past, present, and future. Okay, we're breaking it down here. Now, the masculine energy is with the emotional freedom, looking at the feminine energy with emotional freedom, fun reversed, and intimacy. So in the recent past, I feel like the masculine energy was looking at the feminine vibe energy as, well, this isn't early, we need to have more fun. I'm feeling like we need to have more fun, and we need to be a little bit closer. We need to be closer. Now, the feminine energy was looking at the masculine energy with, feminine energy wanted to be closer, but it doesn't seem like there was much, it was a lot of work to get closer to the masculine energy. The masculine energy seemed a bit distant in the recent past. Now, this could also be, I'm just going to leave it like that. I feel like the masculine energy, whether it was male or female, was a bit distant. But one of you, I feel like the masculine energy wanted more. I feel like the feminine energy wanted more intimacy from the masculine energy, and the masculine energy was a bit distant. It was a lot of work to get that person closer. Now, let's look at the middle of the month here, okay? The middle of the month. So we have reparenting self reversed. We have vulnerable, and we have serendipity. So in the middle of the month, I see the masculine energy looking at the feminine energy, like, okay, all right, I see the progress. I'm starting to see the progress. It's making me feel a little bit like, will they continue to do this, or is this hit and go? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. That was a bit Dr. Seuss, right? But I definitely am picking up. You see the progress, but you're wondering, masculine energy is wondering if feminine energy is going to continue. Now, feminine energy likewise is thinking, well, this feels a bit, I'm wondering, like, feminine energy wants this to be, what doesn't want it to be hit or miss. Feminine energy wants this to be continuous. That whatever masculine energy, the work that masculine energy has done in the middle of the month, you want it to keep going. You're feeling some kind of way about it. You're liking it. You want it to continue. Whatever is going on in your world to make masculine energy pay more attention or do the work, if you will, in the relationship, you want it to continue. Okay, now, and it does feel like it's continuing in the middle of the month. Now, let's take a peek at the end of the month. The masculine energy, we have distorted feminine, we have moderation, and manifestation. So by the end of the month, I see that the masculine energy is looking at the feminine energy thinking, my feminine energy, my person needs to get it together. But knowing that it's going to take a while, because this is manifestation here. I feel like masculine energy is trying to manifest feminine energy to change. To change. I'm not saying change the evil ways. No, I'm just saying to change. And what is to overcome here is the 5 of clubs. So somebody's wanting someone to change the way they think, the way they communicate. Now, when we look at the way feminine energy is looking at masculine energy, feminine energy is manifesting. But feminine energy knows that this is going to take a while, because it feels like by the end of the month, it feels like masculine energy has kind of gone back to the way they used to handle life in general, love in general. So I see feminine energy doing the work. Yes, this is a relationship I feel like this relationship is not going anywhere. I feel like feminine energy is willing to do the work to stay in this relationship. But sometimes the feminine energy feels like, I think maybe not, but I've been here forever. But the kids, yes, you get what I'm saying? You can add to the list. Like I said, I feel like this is one of those relationships that you will live a long time with this person. This may just be a month where, things are going great. I think things are going great. I feel like there was a time in your relationship where you wanted more and your partner was, emotionally distracted for whatever reason, that reason. But I feel like things in the middle of the month are getting better. You're feeling it feels good, and then they kind of revert back to the way they were prior in the past, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to get my manifestation kit out and get them back to the way they were in the middle of the month. You're ready to change their mind again. Maybe you're thinking a nice little trip will do you two some good. I feel like this is one of those tried and true relationships that there's a lot of work put into this relationship. That maybe you work together, maybe you do work together, or maybe the relationship in itself is work. But I do, Capricorn, you're used to the work. You are. And I feel like you will get a reprieve in the middle of the week, in the middle of the month, where everything seems really nice and light. And by the end of the month, I see you doing some manifestation to bring that back. Now, when I look at things, when I pull things back as a whole, I feel like there is, the masculine energy feels vulnerable when it's like, whatever is going on that's making them step up in the middle of the month, it's making them feel, just stepping up in itself is making them feel vulnerable. It's making them feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that, or maybe is that making me look weak? And you're like, what? That is ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing I've seen or heard of in my life. But people are people, and everyone has their journey and their walk. Now, I feel like there is I feel like there's a lot of work to bring you two together with, as far as intimacy is concerned. I feel like there is a bit of someone has been disconnected emotionally for quite some time, and the work is to work around that, to stay in a relationship with someone that emotionally is disconnected. But I see you still doing the work. I see you still doing the work. I see you meditating. I see you doing, you're working on this. There's a lot. And I feel like whatever you do, whatever work that you put in, whatever work you put in is what you will get back. So if you put in a lot of work in this relationship, you will get back exactly what you put in. So do the work and it's karma. So you put in the work and you're like, but why do I hear you, Capricorn, saying, why do I always have to do the work? I don't know. I don't have that answer. All I know is this is a working relationship. So I feel like you may change your mind back and forth a little bit, but I don't see you going anywhere. I see this being a tried and true relationship. The best way to express this relationship is to work together. All right. Now I'm going to leave that there. There's no breakup. There's no nothing. You just want more of that emotional connection. You get it in the middle of the month, but then it kind of, dissipates at the end of the month. But I kind of get the feeling that you've been down this road before. Now, and don't shoot the messenger, okay? All right, now let's look at single Capricorns who are looking for love. Yes, yes, yes. Single Capricorns looking for love. Capricorns, hardworking Capricorns. All right, so Capricorns looking for love. What are the messages for Capricorns looking for love? Capricorns, thank you, and thank you. Thank you. Angels, we're looking for high vibrations for Capricorns. Remember, if it goes on the floor, it stays on the floor. Yes, yes, and yes. Now, let's go ahead and add. There we go. Let's add 1, 3 from the Dragon's deck. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. And 2 from my mama's deck. Yes, yes, and yes. Angels and guides, positive energy. Uh-oh. All right, so let's take a peek, shall we? We're doing past, present, and future when it comes to love for Capricorns looking for love. Major theme of the month is the Ace of Hearts. Some of you, be mindful. I'm just going to say this, be mindful because somebody may be getting pregnant this month. Be mindful of that. There is energy around that wants to, I feel like baby energy around that's wanting to come through you. Okay, so be mindful of that. Now, the Ace of Hearts also represents you or a new beginning in love. So isn't that delightful since you are looking for love? But remember, if you don't want a baby, you know what to do. Now, not giving you, I'm just going to say that. All right, so in the recent past, Capricorn, when it came to love, we're doing past, present, future. I feel like with the emotional freedom reversed and the energy reversed and connection, I feel like there was someone in your recent past that emotionally, I feel like was not available, and I feel like didn't have any energy, or you didn't have any energy for this connection. Feels like you put in a lot of work until you didn't. But there was a connection, but I don't feel like it was the connection that you were looking for. There was not enough energy put in the relationship. I feel like you enjoyed it for the most part. Maybe you enjoyed the company, the meals and things of that nature, the dating, but there was something about it that you weren't you just feel like someone didn't put in energy. Someone wasn't emotionally vested in this. But that was in the past. That's gone. All right. Now, let's look at the middle of the month. We have manifestation. We have the Strength card. And we have love. So, in the middle of the month, get out your manifesting kit because it's time to go to work when it comes to love. I see in the middle of the month, you actually putting in the work. You're actually doing your manifestation. And with the love card, I see that you will be meeting someone. Love, your emotions will be open. Your heart will be open with someone, okay? Now, by the end of the month, we have the commitment reversed with the shine and the boundaries reversed. So I feel like with the commitment, I feel like this by the end of the month, there is not a commitment, but still it is there. It is there. I feel like the boundaries is reversed. So you probably won't put up much boundary. I feel like somebody is wanting to be friends. Someone is wanting to be partners. This feels like somebody is, can we just be friends? That's what I'm picking up for some of you. Can we just be friends? Be mindful because I feel like you may give too much. Some of you may give too much in this and just be put in the friend zone, or that's what I'm picking up. I feel like there is not a commitment, but it still feels good. And I feel like if you're willing to be, here's the thing. If you're willing to be friends first, if you're willing to set those boundaries and be friends first, I feel like this will go the distance. But if you're wanting anything more than that, by the end of the month, I feel like maybe you're giving too much to someone who is not able to receive, if that makes sense. Yes, this feels good, but it's not a commitment by the end of the month. I feel dating, texting, things of that nature, but not a commitment. Don't overgive your body, because remember, there is a baby around, and I don't want to see anyone get pregnant for friendship, okay? For friendship. Now, when I look at this, when I pull back and I look at it from a whole, it feels like someone is emotionally unavailable. This is going to take some strength on your part to set boundaries, because you're going to want to jump right in. But I feel like this is a love connection, but I just feel like someone is not ready. Almost like, I'm not saying rebound, but if you do feel like you are going to end up being a rebound, take a step back, because I don't want you to have to practice being a single parent, if that makes sense. Take a step back and evaluate the situation. Love does last, okay? You might feel like, well, if I don't, I'll lose this person. Love does last. So stay in there. Stay as a friend. Be that support system that person needs, so that when they are healed and they are ready, you're right there giving them love and support. Don't give too much, if you know what I mean. Don't give too much. Be the friend, be the loving, supportive friend, but not too much where you end up, with the baby. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I send you joy, namaste, and much, much love sent your way.